On the coding, we have different methods to typing. One of example, as I mentioned before, if I type MSG box for message box, you could directly start typing hello, and it's gonna work. Very simple. Okay. Or even I could put inside of rounded brackets. Run. It's still working. And note that here, after typing the text, if I use comma, the next one it is buttons, you see? Even I could type comma again to skip to get title, and allow me to type something like maybe controller command space, and let's say VB yes no, and comma for title. Of course it is text or a string, so code that. I type welcome, and by order you could type it. Run. Okay, the title welcome, text hello, yes no. Or you could do something different like that. Message box, and as you see it is written prompt. We could type too. Prompt colon equal. This is the standard. I type hello and comma. I could type the message. Let's say first button, buttons. If you don't know how it's working, you could type it, buttons. All right. Let's say VB yes no again, and comma. This time title. Welcome. Alright, let's run that. Run the macro. First one, welcome, hello, yes, no. And again, welcome. Actually, I written wrong. Hello and yes, no. Allow me to fix this one. Welcome. Maybe I could type hello again to make difference. Okay, run. Hello and hello again. Each one, it has own benefits. For example, first one, it is shorter and simpler. The second one, not as only very specified, like this is button, this is title and readable. Also, because you're specified, you could actually swap the order. But in this method, you cannot bring first, for example, title and then content. So I remove this. And note that after running, it is welcome, hello again, and yes, no. And even I could change. As an example, I will cut that and bring before prompt. Okay. And even then I could bring title, comma, and here. If I run, again, we will get the same result. So it is depends on how you would like to make your coding, something like that, without the order being important and readable, or make the simple one. Another important thing inside of programming, which I highly recommend you after getting mastering, you have to use for optimization. It is avoiding to do repetitive jobs or repetitive code. If you remember, when I was recording a macro, actually allow me to delete this one. Go to Word, Developer, Record Macro, Macro 1, okay. And I brought the font settings and pressed OK and stop recording. If I go to Visual Basic Editor, as you realized, allow me to remove this one, okay. We have width, selection.font, and then .name.size. I very briefly introduced how it's working. This is actually, if you want to type without the width block, it is something like that. I copy that. Selection font name, selection font size, selection font italic, and as you see the code is getting larger and larger and typing it is getting harder. And actually the code, it is something like that without the with block and this. So to avoid making repetitive and just typing selection.font, again, name, size, bold, you could actually make the block something like that. With, which part it is repetitive, allow me to copy selection.font. I could cut that and type it here. And instead of repeat everywhere, I will remove these sections. Selection font, and the code's blocks usually has a specified end, which here it is not accepted. I type end with. Now we have the with selection font name, size, bold, and italic. If I start running, allow me to actually close that one and make this one regular, maybe to be visible. Macro and run. Actually, I didn't select, sorry. Again, select text, macro, and run. It is trying to change the settings. Maybe I could make the size much larger, 22, and bold, I remove it and type true, and italic true. And note that we have the binary values for true or false, or you could even use 0 or 1. 0 it is mean false, 1 mean true. So I go back, macro, and start running, and immediately my text gets size for 22, bold, and italic. If I go back to home, this is bold, italic, and 22.